Breaking news. So there is serious issue happening between the Palestinians and Israel. There is something called demolition that is currently happening in Israel matter with the Palestinians. So this is seriously making people ask questions. What makes this self-demolition especially controversial is the physical, dimension. This matter is so serious that people are asking, why are the Palestinians being asked to demolish their houses by themselves? And I made a video previously about this demolition, which is the Palestinians are being asked to demolish their houses because they didn't get construction permits. And this has really made the Israelis to tell them that their houses should be demolished by yourself as a Palestine, or if they demolish it back for you, you're going to pay a fine. Now, the question in the heart of people is, why don't you tell them to pay the fine than putting people's house down to rubble, all in the name of they didn't get a permit for the house building? Critics says forcing people to actually destroy their own homes and even turn punishment into humiliation. This matter has made people to say things, has actually drawn the attention of people, because a home is not just a concrete and a bricks. It builds memory. Do you remember that homes, so many homes are places that families that have already left their father's house to marriage and more have, started, and where they have been building since they were younger. And families, homes have so much memories. It has built memories in the heart of people, and this have really also affected a lot of people's memories about the families they have built together. Homes represent security, family history, identity, and survival. So home is not just bricks and cement. It has so many things which people shares in common. For many Palestinians living under occupation, that is Israel occupation, the fear of demolition is constant. You may be asked to demolish your house at any time. Some spend years saving money to build their homes for their children. In the future, those children will have something to hold hand on, only to later face demolition notice. The matter is not just as easy as some of you may think. Others live with ongoing uncertainty, like unsure whether their properties will remain standing, like whether their houses will remain standing from one year to the next. Because regarding what is happening, some people actually don't even want to invest on buildings anymore. And mind you, getting construction permits in Israel for these Palestinians is so difficult, and the scenes of self-demolition often spread rapid online. It spread fast when houses of people have been demolished. It's becoming more powerful symbols in wider Palestine struggles. Like, people react both national and internationally. International human rights groups like the United Nations and many foreign governments have also repeatedly criticized demolition of the occupied Palestine territories. Like, critics argue the demolition has violated international laws and even contribute to forced, displacement. People will be forced to leave their houses, their family, the areas where they started life, their environment. They'll be forced to go start life from afresh, and that's a very serious thing for human to face. So Israel rejects many of these accusations, insisting it's enforcing legal building regulations and maintaining public order. But internationally, the opts are damaging. The optics are damaging. This your regulations, this your demand, this your way of handling the matter is damaging people's hard work, is damaging people's effort, is damaging people's homes, especially in the social media era. Is even damaging the country's name, where image of families tearing down their own home is generating strong emotional reactions worldwide. Do you really think that's a very good thing for Israel? And even increasingly, the effort that their conflict over Israel and Palestine is being shaped not only by the military events, but by symbolic moments like these ones. The moment that influence public opinions. Have you given it a thought? This moment influenced the activism, diplomacy, and even international pressure. Guys, what happened in Jabal al Mukaba reflects in a much way. It reflects larger in reality. Like, the Israeli-Palestine conflict is seriously no longer only about the border or even for security. It's getting is actually circulating seriously. It's also about dignity. It's about people's integrity. It's about identity. Who gets the right to remain on the land? That is what it's all about. For Israelis, question of security, sovereignty, and law enforcement remains central. For Palestine, many see demolitions as part of border systems aimed at restricting Palestine's life expansion in Jerusalem, in East Jerusalem. So, and because Jerusalem carries religious, historical, and political significance for billions of people worldwide, even a single demolished home can actually trigger international outrage. It can spread more than you are expecting. The tragedy is that these cycles continue repeating. That is the part. It becomes so annoying, so touching. Another demolition, another grieving family, another wave of anger online. After this happens, people get angry about it. And then before you know what's happening, another demolition will happen. It stirs up another anger in the heart of people. Another reminder that despite decades of negotiations, the deeper conflict remains so unsolved. But when there is a negotiation, there should be something like resolving matters. Matters should be resolved. But beyond the physical destruction, beyond the incident, once again exposes the deep emotional and political wounds at the center of one of the world's longest running conflicts. Because after years, people will still remember these things were once done to the Palestinians. As tensions continue rising across the region, stories like this one becoming more than local incidents. It becomes something that goes beyond the nation. They are becoming symbol in such more larger battles over land, justice, and identity. For more information, I would love to keep you updated. Kindly stay tuned, share this video to others, and come back for more.